The real Talos Principle 2 journey begins now. 3 of the robots and myself fly to the unexplored island, only to be greeted by a giant megastructure. Is this why Prometheus called us here? We search for a way in, but instead find monuments and an underground lab. Eventually, I find a high-speed tram which takes me to the first puzzle area. Only by solving these puzzles can I find a way into the pyramid. God damn, they put a lot of work into this game. I'm excited to solve some puzzles now. RGB shifting, the mechanic that was alluded to earlier.
Why would there be a puzzle?
Shut up. Let me solve the puzzle.
Find out.
Alright, 2 pressure pads used to open the door.
I have a reoccurring nightmare just like this.
I'm gonna...
That
I'll take
device
it.
was not in the simulation.
Oh, interesting. That opened a separate door. I didn't even realize. So there's a few things going on right now. Let me first grab the red. Oh, but I need to have 2 inputs. So actually, if I grab both blue and green, I bet that would make red for me. Cool. And then similar for blue, I gotta grab red and green. Baby's first new mechanic. Lots of stream crossing potential, so this ought to be interesting. And I'm gonna be clear, I like the dialogue in the story when, you know, in between puzzles. I actually like it a bit less during the puzzle. I like to have a very segmented sort of gameplay. The Talos one I thought did that pretty well. We'll see if this game keeps up with that. Interesting. So this seems to be the area progression, where there are 8 puzzles here.
I think the cloud's been absorbed by some sort of device.
Fascinating. Melville?
Yeah. I'll add it to the pile of weird stuff.
Let's see. So there's an RGB converter. I've got sights on all the colors. I gotta open red. So, get a little blue and green going. It's a second converter. I don't know my goal yet, is my issue. I've got to get to that. We're not collecting Tetris pieces anymore. Actually, this is kind of interesting. So I bet we can't see blue, green, and this at the same time. So I need a way to be able to create green. And that would probably be from combining these 2. It probably emits green, right? So blue, green here, and then red output. Nice. All right, you can chain the RGB. Oh, crap. Dude, they are pulling all the stops when you solve a puzzle. They are making you feel damn good. Like, Tetris pieces and angelic voices got nothing on that. What do we got? Little map.
I've been playing around with this machine that absorbs the particle clouds. As far as I can tell, it uses the energy of the particles to build giant tetrominos.
Oh, so there will be Tetris pieces. Hell yeah.
Collect enough energy, build a bridge, access the tower. I think.
What is this? A theme park?
It seems like an echo of the simulation. Not a deliberate recreation, but built around the same core principles. What's clear is that this place was meant to be explored. So let's do that.
Thanks, guys. Well, I already got the first step of the puzzle down. Just like any other element, RGB converter can do 2 things at once. I guess the only other thing I need is the red. Let's see. I could probably... Ooh, hold on. I'm going to have to disconnect this and just have it have a singular purpose. Because otherwise, the streams will cross. You cannot cross the streams. And that's not... That's not a color maker. That's not how that works. Genius. Actually, this changes a little bit then. If I put this down and then use these to create blue, then what I could do is use this guy to combine both the blue and the green to create red. Like that. Because otherwise, I would cross the streams. Alright, a receptor is not a creator. I knew that. I just farted.
Let's see where it leads.
Ah, the cube is back, and the fan, and the switch. Oh, I see. I already kind of get it, right? If I got to make green, I got to combine to blue and red, but I can't actually touch them through the glass. So, let me see. If I turn this on, grab this and then kind of float a bit. Now I can actually select it. And then just get off. Leave that there. That's fine. It'll happen when it happens. Because now I can put the box on the fan, keep the connections on this, let it go up here. And once it's flying, it should actually open the door. Nice. Oh, yeah. More of these doors.
Another set of golden gates.
Yep.
These must be connected to the ones near the megastructure.
There was a harder set of puzzles in the simulation, right? And maybe they're like that. I know 1K is probably like, yay, harder puzzles.
Yeah!
To me, that sounds like error code.
Yeah, nailed it.
No thanks.
Whenever they're referring to the simulation, they are in fact referring to the Talos Principle 1. It's a cool way to think about it. Alright, now we just got a normal connector. Well, I guess there's only one thing that can be done with it. Hold down the button. See what the hell is around here. Right now, okay, we got a jammer, which can jam that door. It can also jam this door, and the only way I can continue is forward. Converter, very powerful. What else can I do? Well, this is where I get the blue. Okay, I already have a few thoughts. When I jam this to come back, I think I'm going to have to actually use the converter to hold down the button, because I'll need that connector to bring the blue around. If I need green, I need blue in a better spot. Well, this is curious. As far as I know, there's only one connector, yeah? There is this blue, so I don't need the jammer to hold open that door. Maybe I could jam this one back here. And now what's interesting is I could probably take this converter, bring it through, select these two just because I know I'll need it. Select that, drop it down. Nice. Thank you, jammer. Incoming group call.
I've good news and I have bad news.
What's up?
Still no idea what those particle clouds are, but I've managed to fix the transport system.
Thanks.
I fixed another bit of it. 2 stations are better than none.
What was the problem?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say it was sabotage. The whole system is a mess.
Interesting. So I could go to another area, but you know me. I gotta figure out these puzzles. And actually, this is strange. Okay, no, there is a red here. Although this is curious, right? Because I can't go from red to red with it. That's not what these do. I gotta first make green, and then combine green with that blue to get red. Which is the most roundabout way of doing it, but you know, I guess don't question it. It works. So now I need both red and blue. Let me see something. If I take this and also connect to that red, do I get 2 connections for 1? I do. This is nice, but again, it's a crossing of the streams kind of problem. Like, it would certainly be nice to take this connector and be like, okay, I'll select you guys. I have blue now. Alas. This is the first one that's actually having to make me think a bit. Maybe actually then I need to leave this. Just go back to the original 3 connectors. Admit that I do have to in fact use both converters. I think for a while I was trying to cheese my way out of it. But I think if I just kind of play the game how the game wants me to play it, I can just get blue connected here, and then I can use this green, this blue to get this red. It's smart. I can't cheat out a puzzle element. I wonder if it's possible, though. I spent a lot of time thinking, can I do it with 3 instead of with 4?
Excellent solution.
No matter. Oh, hey. Who are you? Hey. Come back here. Come back here. I have a lot of questions for you. Oh, he's so fast. I say he. I'm kind of assuming this cloud is like Prometheus. It's not purple, so it's probably someone like him, though. Oh, shoot. I lost him. No! I will find you. Yeah, I passed puzzle 7 on the way here. I love the way this map works, where it's like you don't have a UI map. It's a very diegetic map, which is a lot more fun. It is much more immersive. Oh, this level's cool. Taking place in a theater. What can I use to hold down that button? Probably the fan. I could do a couple things here. Just grab a connector, have it out here. And what else is here? A RGB converter. So, What's even my goal? The fan, I guess, is to get me up. And that's powered by red. In order to get red, I guess I need to combine green and blue. Is there anything else in this level? Well, there is the high ground. I bet that's actually part of it. Well, if green is in here... Wait, I could also use red to open this door? Okay, hold on. Can I see both reds at the same time? I can. Oh, that's interesting. This is going to be part of the solution where I have something up here holding the door open. Yeah, I mean, that has to be it. Let's start with the other side, though, because that one's opened by green, which is definitely a lot easier. I think I'm actually going to hold this down here because I want to go like this. I want to use the high ground again to hold open the door itself. Awesome little level design here. So then, coming around, if I grab this blue and this green, I can go red and red, but I gotta like place it down here and then hold it down myself. I have to jump start it with my body. And now actually we got the fan going too, so this probably just solves the level, yeah? Cool. Oh, that was an awesome level. One more till the 8 are done, but then there's the bonus puzzles and you again.
No,
I don't know if I'm gonna follow.
What did you just upload?
A photo?
I mean, technically you're right, but how
Yeah, I
did you
lost
even
it already.
manage? You're literally taking a picture with your eyes, Melville. I don't even know how to make my eyes go out of focus.
They see it too. It's not just me. I'm not crazy yet. Now, let's hold down this button to get this magical RGB thing. Got a fan. I don't know what this is for yet. How about oh wait. Oh, I also need green for it. I see. I won't be able to find out just yet. I also need green for that box. I also need green for the puzzle solution. There is something back here. I see. Well, it seems like it calls for the connector immediately. Like you set that up there. That's its sole purpose. However, blue and red do give me green, so at least I get a bit more progress. The cube at least should let me advance in. Because then I can also set up this and see at least what it can do for me. I mean, it just takes me up. Oh, it actually lets me access red directly. I was going to say, it doesn't let me hit that green, but where I'm going, I won't need that green. So let me come down, maybe do some new connections. Like these two. And I think I'll still grab this to jumpstart it all. But I can't just place this here. Like, this has to be placed on a box. Source, just trust me, okay? Now, I don't think I actually need this. Oh, I do need it. I mean, I need it to kickstart the red. Hold on. How far can I see this? I can see if I go to here. Can I see it from the button? I cannot. Because I need this cube, but if I take it away, there goes the door. So I was hoping like, oh, why can't I just use this connector? Well, that doesn't work either. So this really is a work backwards kind of level where I've got to get the box and the RGB converter on here so that I can actually target the connector, which would then open the door. And let me just, in fact, verify that this won't fly well. Yeah, now I'm 100% sure I have to have the box too. What I'm thinking about is this. Because the box holds open the door, at some point, I am going to need to hold open the door. But before I hold open the door and get the box in, this connector will have to be holding open the door. Like here. Get the box on, and then I'll get the converter on here, which should have a lot of valid connections. Then I need to keep this connector going all the way over here, yeah? And I want to stand to hold open the door, and hopefully it takes flight. Yes. Okay, now that it's taken flight, it should be self-sustaining, which means that I can take this away, and it's still floating. Ooh, tricky puzzle. Lots of untangling, but awesome solution once you get there.
The bridge ring seems to be fully charged now. Try accessing the tower, 1K.
Oh, what is the tower? Oh, you mean this tower? Like I'll actually get to go up it, maybe? Well, hot damn, what do we have here? What? Oh! Oh! Giant Tetris puzzles, the next evolution. So I can select one of 3 pieces. I have to physically bridge across. Wait, that's cool. So I could choose a different piece. This is probably good enough. I could just kind of... No? No? I have to... I cannot jump off. In that case, it's a lot easier if I have this piece down, rotate this here, and then connect it. Okay, so there's also certain parts where it can be connected.
St. Edwald believed that Tetrominos represented the name of God.
Interesting.
But he was also mad as a hatter.
One man's madness is another man's genius.
Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of these Tetris puzzles. They're not too scary. The L piece, you can only rotate it in 2 different ways, which is interesting. The other thing is that I'm noticing there are like certain parts where the Tetris pieces are meant to connect. Like it'll only connect on the green. So you almost have to take that into account when placing. I have to make the reds connect at the end. So already I think I'm off to a bad start. I should be using the other piece to begin with, I suppose. Which would start like this? Really? Well, that doesn't line up well either. Maybe this piece was right. Maybe I have to start more like this then. Yeah, actually, okay. I see now. So you really got to pay attention to where it's connected.
I was terrible at the Tetromino arrangers.
Those are actually the only ones I was good at.
I struggle a little bit those compared to the others.
Is that some kind of anti-gravity?
I'm not sure. Could be, I guess.
Some sort of elevator. Just a normal, standard elevator, like the ones you and I take every day. Oh, it's that thing we saw earlier. You, the angel.
The god shaped humankind out of the clay of the earth and gave them life with their own breath. But who is closer to perfection? The creator or the created?
What the hell are you talking about, lady? My answer is the created, but not for the reason it gives. Generally, the created is closer to perfection because it has a lower ceiling. Generally, if it's created, it's for a purpose, and it's easier to reach that purpose if it's a lot more narrow, rather than a creator, which has probably a wider breadth of purpose. It's harder to get to that perfection. That's just my opinion.
Are roads of genius. When Prometheus saw that humankind was more alike in nature to the gods than to the animals, he stole the secret of fire from Olympus and shared it with the mortals. Angered by the betrayal of Prometheus, Zeus punished humankind by creating Pandora. He gave her a box, and when she opened it, from inside escaped sorrow and suffering. All that remained within was hope. What does this mean?
What the hell are you talking about, lady? Oh, man, these are all compelling answers. I don't know, hope is a very double-edged sword, you know? Because how you see it generally depends on how your own experience is going. If you just kind of keep getting shat on again and again, yeah, you probably shouldn't have hope. But things are going well. Hope is a very valuable driving force. So if we're willing to look for it, I think it could still be found. I think it can be a positive thing, but it's definitely not for everybody at all points in time.
Was imprisoned with the world's evils.
Yeah, because it can be scary. You know, it's a high skill virtue.
Before the fire. Will it make you whole, or will it destroy you?
Yeah, they're just opinions, man. That's what it's all about. I do like philosophy because at the end of the day, it's the gathering of opinions, trying to figure out what you personally care about, and you can learn a lot about a person from their opinions, of course.
The beam 1K activated is connecting to the pyramid.
Holy, the mega structure. Looks like a massive amount of power. 1 of 3. Interesting.
We need to talk about what just happened.
What is the being 1K spoke to, and what is the function of the beam?
Let's start
The
with
beam is cool. I mean, that
seems
justifies
similar to
itself.
the apparition in New Jerusalem.
Was this a sentient being or some kind of recording?
I think it was sentient, but yeah, we didn't really talk that long. You know, it could have been canned responses. Yeah, it was pretty short. It could very easily be canned.
What really matters here is what it was trying to achieve by asking those questions.
See if you're worthy?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's an interesting thought. You solve the puzzles, you get access to the towers, you enable a beam, and if you do it 3 times, you get access to the megastructure.
This feels
Maybe,
like a
but
bait.
why?
Feels like we're playing right into their
It's a
hand if we
mystery.
do that.
You know what I like? Certainty.
You know how you get from mystery to certainty?
By solving puzzles?
Yep. 1K, you know the drill. The rest of you, as you were. Interesting monument. Decorative for another puzzle.
Well, there seems to be a green receptor on it. So I wonder. I mean, this could be a mega puzzle. Oh. Oh. The lost puzzle. Found one of them. Interconnectivity,
It's
huh?
strange that some of these puzzles seem disconnected from the rest.
Very
Like it's
strange.
all unfinished.
Hmm.
Or still evolving.
Or not meant to be solved. Maybe I'd actually get one up on the game. Right. Maybe. Okay, so realistically, I gotta get to green somehow. So, I've got red here, blue here. Can I actually see both? Currently, no, but here's what I could do. I could take the connector off and just kind of connect to blue and green here while holding open the door. Then red can round the corner here and actually let me get to green. So now with 2 more connectors, surely I've got a puzzle solution. So I need both green and blue. Okay, well, I think I have an idea of what I could do. For starters, I'll take this thing off. I don't need the green to be open anymore, but I will connect this thing to that door there. It should also serve as a nice little... It serves as blue, which is handy, right? Because what I can do is have this red kind of come around, connect to here, hold open a door. Now I've got both a blue and a red that are pretty out of the way. So I'll set those up for green right there. Then blue just needs to be brought around, which actually is easier said than done. I was thinking I'd use the backside, but I seem to be 1 connector short of doing that. I guess I could connect here directly. Yeah, but the door has to be held open. Actually, this connector here, I don't think that's needed because I realized this actually has incredible line of sight. So much so that I could connect to red, connect to blue and green while also sitting on this. That's actually one hell of a tight angle, and that lets you solve the puzzle. It's one of those things that's just barely possible, like by the skin of your teeth. So what does this even do for me since it's extra? Plays cool music. There's more of these. I need to find them. What is something way out here? Is this the thing I was chasing? There it goes again. Alright, music's picking up. I meant to follow it at this point. Where is it going? Oh, I can't get up there though. Maybe I don't need to. Yeah, I don't need to. Oh, alright. It's a chase the thing kind of puzzle. Islands of Insight prepared me for this. Whoa, what is this place? Yeah. Oh, I think I caught it. Yeah, because this said, find my sprite, follow it until it leads you back to me. Oh, to Prometheus, the man who stole the fire.
Not all things must be balanced. When good is weighed against evil, tip the scale.
I think that was more like a recording. The entity didn't appear, and the system didn't react either.
Well, I got a funny star thing. It's also making me realize this section is way bigger than I thought. Like, yeah, I could stay on rails and just complete the puzzles, but there is so much more out here. What the? There's a tricycle. What's that doing here? What use does anyone have for a tricycle? Oh, what's this here? Everywhere you look, there's more secrets. Possibly a secret lab? Given that kind of vibe. Yeah, it reminds me earlier when I first was led onto this new mechanic. Maybe this will be a teaser for the next area?
Similar to the structure where you found the schematic.
Check out the terminals. Maybe there's something that'll help us understand who built this place. They have to have left
Oh,
something
the doors
behind.
still work. Oh, it actually does look like some sort of machine there. What happened? This is some sort of history retelling of a falling of an empire. And that one, I don't know, it's just some sort of tech stuff. Having to do with this, possibly. What did it just do? Is it a portal? No, I think it's just the thing that drills through heat. I don't know, man. One side was blue, one side was orange. I'm just saying. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. In media nowadays, I'm noticing more and more and more about talks of the falls of old empires. I mean, there's a lot to learn about mistakes from the past, but I feel like even if we learn from those mistakes, we're still gonna make new mistakes regardless. Doesn't mean it's a bad thing to learn, but it's not like a foolproof solution either. The only way to really take care of mistakes from the future is to just take things very slowly and carefully, deliberately. Whoa, it's Prometheus.
Whether it is true that Daedalus constructed the giant Talos,
Or maybe not.
or as others say he was the creation of Hephaestus, what we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze and had but one vein, within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver. The loss of that liquid caused him to die, as a man dies when he loses his blood. May we not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man? He moved of his own volition, he spoke and could be spoken to, had wishes and desires. Indeed, in the tale of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If then a machine may have all the properties of a man, and act as a man while driven only by the ingenious plan of its construction and the interaction of its materials according to the principles of nature, then does it not follow that man may also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all the schools of metaphysics, yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood.
Interesting. So, a few thoughts. First off, can I direct a laser through a purple thing? It appears that... Actually, yes. Lasers can go through purple. I didn't expect that. Very interesting. Let me see what happens if I do this. Does this ruin the gate? It does ruin the gate. Because it takes a while to charge. See, the goal is to get blue here, which probably, almost certainly, is going to be created from red and green combined. I need the door to be held open, but I can't bring this through. Interesting. So working backwards, I imagine I would have a normal connector here. The box is fine where it is. Oh, actually, you know what? I guess I could use the box now for the third dimension. That's the catch, right? Like right now, I could go bam, 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 right up here. So that means I don't need this anymore. Now, here's something kind of interesting. The door is closed now. I need something to hold open the door. Well, it would be the box. I can't just take this off the box because that will ruin the blue connection. So maybe, actually, I could go back here, like all the way back as far as it'll let me. See if I can set up this and this as like a self-sustaining blue. It's got to be self-sustaining. That actually works. That actually works really well. Because then what I could do is take this off. The blue is still self-sustaining. Set up a new blue that's on the ground. And now it's still self-sustaining. And I can grab the connection and use the box. A very clever puzzle. Now, even in the first major world, I'm impressed with the puzzle design. Loving it.
Solved all the puzzles in this area, but nothing happened.
Shut up! My brain was happy.
System,
okay, I gotta follow this blue thing. I have to. Oh, is this actually gonna open the door? Oh. 2 blue spirits here. I need 12. Well, maybe 24. Maybe 28. I need a lot to open this door, so I will have to come back. According to the map, there's still a gold puzzle and a star somewhere here. Maybe this is the gold puzzle. Can't do it, sure. What about the star? I mean, there was the outside puzzle. Like, I'm just saying, there's the green receptacle. Are you sure I can't solve it from within, like, this puzzle? Can I see it from here? I think you can. I think that's it right over there. And it looks like it shouldn't be blocked. Like, let me see. I could get this switch on, launch up here. It is visible. This is how you solve it. I have to be able to click it while holding the converter, but if I'm holding the converter, then I won't be floating. Okay, can I maybe use the cube or some way to be able to just see it from the ground? Are these things I can climb up? No, they are merely aesthetic ladders. Yes, from here! From here! Give me that. Yes, you can select it! How cool is that? How unbelievably cool is that? Alright, so I'll connect all those. Get the box on here. Take it, bring it up. And it should be flying as soon as I turn this on. Okay. Oh, that did the thing. That did it, that did it. What did it get me exactly? Prometheus. His flame and the star. Ooh, that feels good to solve. Oh, I'm so glad this game has gotten into meta puzzles quickly.
He did not do so to forge a tool. He did so to smite his brother.
You gotta start somewhere. Okay, I am now officially stoked to see what the next area is all about. I think the gold puzzle can only happen once I've gotten more things. So I'll go to the wooded plateau. Nice little roller coaster ride to get there.
All right, everybody. I'm sure you're all excited to check out the next site. But while you're there, remember that I'm still trying to fix the rest of the transport system. Maybe there's another one of those labs that 1K found. If there is, look for more documentation, please.
Ooh, and the game continues. More puzzles coming next time. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next video. Have a wonderful day and peace.